Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's English lesson with me, Anna English, here on English Like a Native. I hope that you are all well and ready to improve your English pronunciation. So today we are looking at the specific sound j. J. Now, in most cases, this is denoted by the letter J. But I've also written it phonetically for you for those of you who do use phonetics when learning accent and learning pronunciation. So, j. How is this created? We use the tip of the tongue up on the roof of the mouth like with the letter D. D. But then there's a little bit more connection between the tongue and the roof of the mouth. J. And you'll notice that my lips push forward. J, j, j. So there has to be this explosive sound, but it's also a little bit fricative. J, 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 j. Have you got that? Okay, let's now try it with some common words. So here in the notes, you'll see the word joke. Joke, joke. Let's have a look at that. Rounded lips, joke, joke, joke. So I want you to repeat these after me. I'm telling a joke. I'm telling a joke. Let's try another word. So we have the word giant. Notice here, actually, the sound is denoted by a different letter. Okay, so it's represented by a different letter, the letter G. But actually we're pronouncing it J. I'm just going to turn my sound off there so that's not disturbing us. So we have joke and giant. Joke and giant. So even though they have an initial letter that is different, they have the same sound. Joke, giant. Joke, giant. And here we have a medial sound, page. Page. In fact, it's the final sound in the word, isn't it? Page. Page. So I could say, turn the page of the book and you will see a giant. Turn the page of the book and you will see a giant. And then finally, a word that you'll probably say quite a lot while you're learning English is the word language. Now, this letter and this letter represent completely different sounds. This represents a G and this represents a J. Language. Language. So try this for me. Language. Language. I also almost do a W in the middle there, don't I? Language. 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 How many languages do you speak? How many languages do you speak? Fabulous. Okay, good morning everyone. Those of you who are a little bit confused because we're not covering slang today, I just thought I'd give us a little bit of a break from the slang. I'll come back to it tomorrow, and I thought I would jump into some pronunciation. So if you're just joining now, hello, we're working on the j sound and working through specific words and then sentences to get your English pronunciation absolutely bob on, which is a slang term for perfect. Get it absolutely perfect, bob on. All right, if you are here, please do make sure that you are subscribed, that you've pressed the like button, and that you've shared this with anyone who would be interested in learning English, or just on your Facebook page, Twitter account, or wherever you think is appropriate. And let's get this lesson absolutely pumping. Lots of people in. Okay, so we've had joke, giant, page, and language. Let's now try looking at some full sentences that use this many times over. So the first sentence we have here is, Julia jumped for joy for ages. Julia jumped for joy for ages. Julia is a lady's name. Julia. jumped for joy for ages. Ages means a very long time. A very long time. So Julia jumped for joy for ages. Notice how this version of the word for is pronounced with a schwa. Jumped for joy for ages. For ages. Jumped for joy for ages. And in fact, that R feels like, oh no, don't start auto-correcting me. But this R feels like it joins and becomes for rages. It sounds like that, doesn't it? For rages. For rages. So Julia jumped for joy for ages. And there you get that nice native sound when you join your words together. Okay, so the next sentence that we have is language education just got a major boost. Language education. So here the j sound is represented by a du. Edu, education. And that happens a lot in the English language, D and U. So in the word like jewel or duke, I can't think of any other words off the top of my head, but DU can sometimes represent a j sound. So language education just got a major boost. Language education just got a major boost. You try it. Language education just got a major boost. Good. Okay, so the next sentence that we have here is the sentence, Jack suggests that we judge your jelly. So let's imagine that we are in a cooking competition and we are moving on to the desserts. And Jack has said, I suggest that we judge your jelly. So your dessert. Jelly is a wibbly wobbly dessert made from gelatin. So Jack suggests that we judge your jelly. Jack suggests, there's a j sound. Jack suggests that we judge your jelly. And Jack is a typical male name here in the UK. Okay, nice and easy. Jack suggests that we judge your jelly. Okay, the next one is the sentence, Jake is genuinely injured. Jake is genuinely injured. Jake is also a male name, and genuinely means really. It's real. It actually happens. It's genuine. So Jake is genuinely injured. Jake is genuinely injured. Okay? Good. Okay. So lots of comments coming through in the chat room. Stunning Lad is doing a great job of answering those of you that I can't answer right now. But if you have questions that you want me to answer, please hold them to the end. Once I get through this worksheet, I will answer some of your questions. Okay, so bear with me. So then we have Justin's project has a generous budget. Justin's project has a generous budget. So we have Justin, male name, project has a generous, so this is a j sound as well, has a generous budget. Budget. And notice here, this sounds more like an I than an E. Budget, 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 budget. A budget is a limited amount of money. So how much money do you have for that project? It's like if you're going shopping, what is your budget? So if I have to buy a new coat because it's getting cold outside, I might say to you, do you have any nice coats that I could buy? And you would say to me, what is your budget? Which means how much do you have to spend? What is your budget? How much do you have? So Justin's project has a generous budget. That means he's got a lot of money to spend on his project. Justin's project has a generous budget. Good. Okay, we're nearly there. Last sentence is, Joanne's generation did a good job. Joanne, this is a female name. Joanne's generation did a good job. Joanne's generation did a good job. Well done, Joanne's generation. Fabulous, nice and easy. So I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please do press the like button, share, and make sure you subscribed if you are seriously interested in improving your English. So now is the time for me to answer your questions. Ideally, it's going to be pronunciation-based questions, but, try me. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my very best to answer you. Hello, Helen. You said, hello, Anna. This is the first time for a long time I've attended your live lesson. You're in Sydney. Fantastic. I was up very early this morning and I haven't had any coffee yet. I love your voice, your lessons, and what you've done as always. Lovely collarbones. Oh, thank you very much. So how do you pronounce the word fraudulent? Fraudulent. There you go, Alessio. I hope that's been helpful for you. What time is it now in the UK? Right now in the UK, it is 12 minutes past 10. 12 minutes past 10. So it's a very different time for me to do the lessons. Normally I'm going around 3:30, 4, 5 o'clock. But I thought I would come on this morning because this afternoon I have to go and get a new passport because my passport is running out. Okay. Give me your questions, guys. Hello, Canio. You're a new subscriber, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome. I'm glad you're able to join us. How can I remember a word when I talk to somebody? How can I remember words when I talk to somebody? Okay, so recalling vocabulary can be difficult. Remembering new words can be difficult. And the only way you're really going to be able to get to a point where you don't have to think, where the words are just there, is through frequency. So if you've only been introduced to a word once, so like, for example, a few days ago or yesterday, we learnt the word gander, to take a gander, to have a look. If you've only heard that word once, you're not going to remember it. If you've said the word or heard the word 3 or 4 times, then it's going to start sticking in your brain. If you then make a point of repeating that word or that phrase every day for a week, and then once every week for another 4 weeks, you will remember that word. So you need to get into a habit. You need to get into a habit of writing down new vocabulary, whether it's you're watching my lessons and you're taking notes, and then for the next few days you reread those notes, and then you leave them for a week, and the next week you come back and you read those notes again, and then you leave them for another week, you do the same, and then maybe leave it for a month and then just go over it. It doesn't take a lot of time. It just takes a few seconds to just read through old notes. And what will happen is, slowly but surely, those notes will start to really stick into your head. So unfortunately, there is no quick and easy answer. It just takes time and it takes repetition. Okay, I hope that has answered your question. Hello, teacher. Could you please pronounce the following words? Here we go. Morning, morning, morning. Evening, evening. Cooking, cooking. Singing, la, singing. And swimming, swimming. I would know if we have to pronounce, I want to know if I have to pronounce the G in these words or not. Best regards. No, so you don't release the G. You do an NG sound, which is like this. We don't really release it, so you don't want to do cooking. That's not how you should pronounce it. Do you pronounce the J sound in Malaysia? No, we do a Z sound, so it's a different sound altogether. Z. It's more fricative, vibrating. Malaysia, Malaysia. Z. Like in French, je m'appelle Anna. Je ne sais pas. Yeah, so the j sound. It's the same in words like measure and television. Hi Anna, are you in your house or is this a special broadcasting room? This is my house. Well, this is my flat. This is one of the rooms in my flat which I made sure I had space for. I wanted to make sure when I moved house that I had space to broadcast, and I wouldn't have to then broadcast from my kitchen. So this is a room in my flat. Ta-da! I hope you like it. Are you prepared for Christmas? Oh, goodness me. Christmas is a long way away, but actually I did start making notes and plans yesterday for Christmas. I have 4 channels and I would like to release some Christmas themed videos for the run up to Christmas, and so I have to get organised because with 4 channels it takes a lot of work. So I'm not yet ready, but I'm planning. I'm getting ready. How do you pronounce the word congratulations? Congratulations. There you go. Would you pronounce the word health? Health. Health. What I tend to do with that word is cheat the L. So rather than doing health, I do the L with the tongue out. Health. Health. How is your health? It makes it easier. Your pronunciation in French is perfect, says Pauline. Ah, merci. Please pronounce Antarctica, 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 Antarctica. That's a bit of a jump around in the mouth. Red lips always lie. Do you agree? No, I don't agree. Could you pronounce the word police? Police. Now, a lot of people struggle with this because it sounds very similar to please. Police, please, police, please. Very subtle difference. I loved your lesson. I'm a jewellery designer. Could you pronounce the word jewellery, jewellery, and jewels? Jewels. You have to get the L in there. Jewellery and jewels. I actually did a video specifically on how to pronounce the word jewellery, which you might find helpful. Hi teacher. Please, may you let us know why you don't make always at certain times your live lessons, because I don't want to miss them. So as I've explained before, my life is quite chaotic. I work, this is my work, this is what I do. I do this for you, and I do it for free, so I don't really earn any money from this. I earn a little bit of advertising from just general adverts on YouTube, but it's not enough to pay the bills. So I have to take freelance work as and when it comes in. So like, for example, I just got a job yesterday, which will probably mean I'll have to work all weekend. And so I can't tell you exactly when I'm going to be free to do lessons because I don't know when the work is going to come in. And when the work comes in, I have to say yes because I have to pay the bills and I have to feed myself. So unfortunately, until my YouTube channel gets a lot bigger, until I find some sponsors, unfortunately, I can't be regular for you just yet. I want to be, and I will be when things get better financially, but for now I can't. I'm sorry. So if you are a member of my Facebook page or you follow me on Instagram, then you will have a clearer idea when I plan to be live each day. But unfortunately, I can't be regular just yet. Bear with me. Okay, can you pronounce enthusiasm? Enthusiasm, enthusiasm, to be enthusiastic. Violet is coming to England. Fantastic, great, well, good, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have nice weather when you come. Okay, bureau, would you pronounce bureau, bureau, bureau? Could you pronounce Yale, Yale? Could you pronounce, oh, sky, they are very, very difficult words. They're medical words, and I don't think I can pronounce them. Chlamydomonas and pleurochius. I'm really sorry, I don't know how to pronounce those words. Medical terms are really hard. Question, what is the right pronunciation? Qu, like a W after the Q. Qu, que, question. Question, question, question. How about the word schedule? I still don't get the pronunciation. Emmanuel, have you seen my video, how to pronounce schedule? It will help you. The reason you struggle is because there's a big difference between the American pronunciation and the British pronunciation. Americans say sked with a sk, schedule, and British say schedule, schedule. But hopefully my video will help you. It gives you more of a visual clue to help you remember. Okay, any more questions? Any more questions? How can you pronounce congratulations properly? I always forget. Congratulations. I tell you what, I'll make a video on the pronunciation of it because maybe a visual cue will help you. Congratulations. You just need to break it down. Congratulations. Congratulations. Listen to the song by, is it Cliff Richards? Congratulations and celebrations. I want the world to know something, something, something. Congratulations. Yes, there's a song called Congratulations. Have a listen to that over and over and you'll soon remember. Anything else? Sandwich. Oh, sandwich. Sandwich. Sandwich is a tricky one because if you're being very specific, then you would try to pronounce the D. But I don't think many people do. Sandwich. Let's have a look, see what Cambridge says. Definition, and then you'll give me the phonetics. Just so you know, guys, if there's ever any doubt on pronunciation, then all you have to do is go to the Cambridge or Oxford Dictionary and type it in there, and they normally have a little sound bite, a little speaker you can press, and it will say it out for you so you can hear it, or it will have it written in phonetics. And if you read phonetics, then you can read exactly what the pronunciation should be. And sometimes it even splits it into American pronunciation and English pronunciation. Sorry, British English pronunciation. So Cambridge Dictionary or even the Oxford Dictionary are very helpful in that respect. Okay, so sandwich is the correct pronunciation. Sandwich. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Americans say sandwich with a ch, and British say sandwich. Sandwich. Yeah, I need a sandwich. Do you want a sandwich? Whereas Americans, apparently, according to the dictionary, say sandwich. Sandwich? You want a sandwich? It sounds odd. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Can you pronounce salt? Salt. And salad. Salad. There you go. Can you pronounce honest? No H. Oh. Honest. I'm honest. Honestly, I'm honest. Everyone should know how to pronounce the word pronunciation, but the spelling can be hard. Actually, many people mispronounce the word pronunciation because they think it's similar to the word pronounce. So they say pronunciation, which is wrong, and it drives me insane. It's not pronunciation, it's pronunciation, like a nun. Pronunciation. And many people do get that wrong, in fact. So there you go. And if you think about pronunciation, I'm a nun. If you think about nun, then it'll help you with the spelling as well. Pronoun, I always think of a noun. Pronounce the noun, and pronunciation. Okay, can you pronounce psychological? Is it psychological? I'm dyslexic, so sometimes my reading is a little bit off, and things like physio and psycho drive me bonkers. I can never remember which one is which when I look at them. So I think that's psychological? No, physiological. Physiological? Oh, this is going downhill quick. Right, so I think I'm going to end it there and go and get my coffee. I definitely think that is in order. Just before I go, three more questions. Can you please pronounce the word weird? Weird. Could you pronounce pharaoh? Pharaoh. That's got a strange spelling, hasn't it? Completely different pronunciation. Pharaoh. And could you pronounce the word complicated? It's complicated. English is complicated. Helen, final one. Can you pronounce estate agents? Estate agents. What we tend to do is put the T of estate into the agents. Estate agents. Estate agents. Estate agents. Okay? Fabulous. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. My patrons have been very quiet today. I hope you're all well. A big thank you and shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you for everyone who's joined me. Please do make sure you've pressed that subscribe button and help me to grow this community. The bigger this community gets, the faster it grows, the more I can do for you. So it helps me if you can help me grow. So click subscribe, and if you're able to, please do share. There are lots of links below for things that you might find helpful. For example, if you're looking to improve your English and your pronunciation, I heavily suggest and highly recommend audiobooks. It's something I've mentioned a number of times before. I'm not being sponsored by these people. This is a free trial. So audiobooks offer a free trial, and you can have 30 days and download a whole load of books and listen to them. It's what I do when I'm driving or when I'm washing up or cooking or cleaning. I like to listen, and some of the accents on there are fantastic. For example, Stephen Fry is one of the narrators of the Harry Potter books, for example. So if you want to improve your English and you want to inject it into your daily life without giving too much time, then why not have something playing in the background when you're sleeping, driving, or doing some mundane task? And just have it playing, and that will really help you. So the link for the free trial is just in the description box below. So I suggest you do take that up. If after 30 days you don't want it, you just cancel it, and it doesn't cost you a thing, so why not? And there's also links to my pronunciation course if you're interested, as well as all my social media, so go and check that out. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. There are more live lessons coming your way. I'm striving to go live every day for you, so I will be live again tomorrow. I'm not quite sure when. I will let you know on Facebook and Instagram, so follow me there to find out exactly when I'm going to go live. I think it'll probably be mid-afternoon. All right, have a fantastic day. Mwah! Lots of love from London. Thank you for joining me. Take care.